Funding wallets on TapTapSend. Step 1. Click on Create Ghana Cedi Wallets below when you open the app. Step 2. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 3. Click on the Confirm and Fund wallet below to confirm. Step 4. Your wallet has been successfully funded. Step 5. Enter amount of your choice in Ghana Cedis. Step 6. Select or add new recipient. Step 7. Choose wallet as payment method. Step 8. Click on the Pay with Wallet below to confirm. Step 9. Your transaction is successful.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Check it. Put sugar level for check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack. Luxury perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
If there is something I have been enjoying from the camp of Omar in recent times, it is the fact that the gentleman has found a way to add his name to the newsmakers in Ghana. In fact, I keep saying that if you are an artist, if you are in the public space and you are not appearing in the headlines, sometimes it means you are not doing much. Sometimes it means you are not saying much. Or sometimes it means you are not even reasoning much. Don't take it as an insult. Because if you reason much, it is not all the time that you keep your reasons to yourself. Sometimes you would also want to share that, oh, this is what I also think about it. And for the past couple of months, I think Omar, as we know him to be GAMRO's chairman, that is Ghana Music Rights Organization, their chairman, musician cum politician, looks like he's found his voice. And I support this with 100 bags of Jata cement. This is because when it comes to people who give content to newsmakers like me and my people, we have few of them in the industry. There are some people, when it comes to getting content from them, they are so stingy because they have a lot to see, they have a lot to share, but they would never put anything out. Sometimes out of fear for what people will say about them. Sometimes out of the fact that some people would even come after them because of some previous happenings. But in this world, I've come to realize that if you live in today's world and you are scared of what some people or what someone will say about you, my brother, you are defeated already. And I'm happy I know that now. I should have known this maybe some 20 years ago. Maybe it would have helped me a lot. Because if you think about, hey, this I'm going to say, people will say this. This I'm going to do, people will say this. Especially in the social media era. In fact, the story is even different. Because now, they can send the insults to you wherever you are and wherever they are also from. They can just share, distribute, and everybody will be enjoying it. But Rex Omar has defied all odds, and he has been speaking. He has been talking about some things that sometimes I don't agree with him, especially when he answered another question on Johnny Hughes' program, where he talked about him as a musician not taking money from Bawumia as an NPP's presidential candidate, Dr. Maud Bawumia, because he sees or he thinks Dr. Bawumia is a thief or he is spending stolen money. I disagreed with him vehemently. I did. Because I was expecting him to have spoken like an artist. But the other day, it was said on Showbiz Daily that no, he did not speak like a musician at the time. He spoke like a politician at the time. And after coming to that realization, I said, well, but unfortunately, how about those who don't see him as a politician? And they see him to be a musician. And at every point in time, when they want to listen to him, they feel like they are listening to a musician. I'm sure even on that platform, he was there as a musician as well. Not only as a politician, because now if you ask me, Rex Omar as a politician, I ask myself, what is his role in politics? Is he NDC's what? Is he what? MP or minister or where? I don't know him to be a full-time politician. I know him to be a musician who has a soft spot in politics and for the NDC. That is the new National Democratic Congress. That is what I know. Ghana's biggest opposition party. He has a soft spot for them, and that is why he is rolling with them. But at the moment, he is always in the news. And I found one of his stories here, and I would want to share a thing or two about it before we run away from this editorial piece. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. Doing this with my team, Digital Rasta, who is doing camera. Richie Flex is the editor-director of the show. And again, tap send. You can send money, you can receive money by using the app. That is tap send. Download it today. Thank me later, and you'll never regret it. Now, what is the story? As has been captured here on Ghana Web, I'll be reading this with you. He says, monetize your talent. Don't just seek international recognition. Rex Omar is speaking to creatives. Monetize your talent. Don't just seek international recognition. And this is Rex Omar talking. Now the story. Renowned high life artist Rex Omar has called on Ghanaian creatives to employ proper business practices to monetize their talent effectively. According to him, many Ghanaian talents tend to seek international recognition, but such recognition does not guarantee financial success. Let me go to the third paragraph where he says, in a conversation with Graphic Showbiz, Rex Omar pointed out that strategic business planning was rather needed to monetize the creativity of Ghanaian acts. In fact, if you know how to write news stories, you know that the first 3 paragraphs of a news story should tell you everything that the story is talking about. And indeed, the writer approved. He's used everything that is here. Rex Omar in this interview with Graphic Showbiz is telling the world that if you are a Ghanaian creative, and remember, in most of his conversations, he has been very specific about being a creative in Ghana. Nobody should get him wrong. Or maybe if you are listening to me, don't get me wrong. We are talking about the system, or better still, the system that we live in here. And I used system advisedly, thanks to Black Rasta. When he says system, he means that the system is shit. That is what he means. Indirectly, Rex Omar is telling you that to do music from Ghana is hell. To do music from Ghana is not the same as to do music from any other place. So if you're a Ghanaian artist and when you wake up, The only thing you want to think about or dream about is how to run around because you want recognition in the international space. My brother, my sister, you are doomed. Because he's telling you that, now let's listen to exactly what he said in a quotation that has been captured here in the story. He says, I believe that when we say international validation, a lot of Ghanaian artists already have it. But that alone will not necessarily put money in your pocket. Underline this line. When we talk about international validation, a lot of Ghanaian artists already have it, and that is fact. I saw a comment from someone under my post who said, oh, Brother, I mean, we want global songs. And I asked myself, in today's world, you type on the internet and you are still talking about globe. The song is everywhere as much as it is on the internet. So where is the global songs again? It's about those who are consuming. So, Rex Omar is saying that, but that alone will not necessarily put money in your pocket. There must be intentional business behind whatever we are exporting in order to benefit from the revenue stream that comes with it. Rex Omar, who is also the board chairman of the Ghana Music Rights Organization, called on Ghanaian creatives to aim for excellence and marketability in their work instead of seeking recognition outside of Ghana. And now he goes on to say that if we are able to harness our talent and export the creative content, we will get that international validation. This is because when you have a product and you want it to be good, you improve upon it. As you are marketing it, if it is a global product, people accept it, and that is validation. So you do not necessarily have to go to the UK or US to be known there, because nobody will actually even push you, since everybody is pushing their own. And enough said. Especially if you're a Ghanaian creative. Enough has been said in this story already. If you're a Ghanaian creative, you need to understand exactly what Rex Omar is talking about, and don't even stress it. No, don't stress it, because if you stress it, you are going to even worry your head. Don't ever try to stress it. It is simple. Now, you are here as a Ghanaian creative. There are access of you cashing out in whatever you are doing here in Ghana. In fact, I sit here, I can tell you that many of our musicians, the amount of money they make here playing shows, even in the towns and villages, it is about 4 times what they make when they try going out there. And that's what Rex Omar is saying. No? That if really you are striving to be successful financially, then you should know that rushing out there should not be your portion. Take your time. Harness what you are doing. In fact, it was in the lead, it was captured. It said, develop practices that can give you the money here, because the money is here. The rush to go out there, dear, sometimes I know it is a desire. Sometimes I know it is a feeling. Because as an artist, you might feel like, Charlie, I've done a lot in Ghana. Where? I've performed at Pungurugu Yo-Yo to wherever, everywhere I'm known. But when it comes to out there, you need a little bit of patience. Don't rush. Build your base here. Make the money, bro, else you go broke. Rex Omar is just saying something that everybody who is a creative in this space should just grab. Because he's saying that when you go to the UKs, when you go to the Americas, they also have their own people that they want to push you. That is what many people ignore. And sometimes we put pressure on our artists. Go to Nigeria, go and do interviews. Go to UK, go and do interviews. Go to America, where? Do you know how many artists who are also looking for the same spot in Nigeria? So you go there within days, 3 days, 5 days, they'll give you their platforms. When you leave there, you are gone. In fact, you go into thin air, nothing to remember about you again. Same way you go to the Americas and all those places, especially if you are an independent artist, your story is even different. And that is the story of many Ghanaian artists. And that is why what Rex Omar is saying is too valid. That is the story of many Ghanaian artists. Independent artists. They get like $50,000. and you put pressure on them. Go to Nigeria, go to here, go to here. Then they go there, go sit on interview platforms, pay huge PR budgets, and when they are done, it is over. When their song stops playing, then they come back to square one. They didn't save money. The little that they earned, they threw all away in the name of seeking international exposure or recognition. Bro, anything in this side, don't put pressure on yourself. And I'm sure Rex Omar should have added that no Ghanaian creative should put pressure on him or herself in trying to get global attention. Those people who are enjoying the global attention, they did not just go there by fluke. The Burna Boys and the Remers and those people that you are seeing, it's not as if because they know how to sing, man. No. The machinery behind them is so large, it's so big, it's so heavy. My brother, you might have the talent, but that machinery to push you, you might not have it. And that is the problem. You might not have the talent, but the machinery to push you, you don't have it. And therefore, if you are not careful, you use the little that you have gained from the sweat down here all the time to remake the money from you, and you go and spend it. It is like going to Dubai for holidays. You accumulate all the money here in Ghana, you go to Dubai and you blow all the cash and you come back empty-handed. That is how the story looks like. And Rex Omar has tasted it because he's an artist. He knows this. So he's saying, take your time. Sometimes we put so much pressure on these young talents, and they are my concern most of the times, because they come out, get one hit song, everybody is singing their songs here and there. Before you know, the next day some media caucus, hey, you should go international. Sometimes he breaks with Tree. Everybody loves the song in Tree. The next day, they say, oh, you should sing in English so that he can go international. The English or the Tree, however you people like it, if the song is great, if the machinery behind it is great, it will still go how people want it to go. Now, my understanding of this international thing, sometimes now I get a little confused. In this internet world, where everybody's song can be accessed everywhere, do you have to go somewhere before you become international? No. We were here, Patapas one corner. Tell me which country did not dance to it. All over the world, far away Brazil, people were dancing one corner, because the thing went there itself. It is not you rushing. How could Patapaa go spend money in Brazil to go for what? PR and interviews in the name of going international? Rex Omar has said a lot, and I also want to add that enough of the pressure, either from fans or music consumers or the artists themselves. Like I said, to some people, the desire is to get there. But if the there is not there, don't force there to be there. The desire is to get there, but at time. Many artists don't even build fan base here in Ghana. And when I say fan, I don't mean groups. Build consumers that anytime you put out a song, you know you have some good number of people going to consume it. They don't. But the moment they get one hit song, they say they want to go international. Sure, you don't have a base. A base needs swap. Also, international. All the people who are there, they had base. They build from somewhere. But on build this here in Ghana, I can't say free show. Not free nipa 5,000 bedding. Ukromo Ghana, your hometown and any other places. Yes, a free show. For nipa 5,000 a bedding. But also international to who? We always miss it. Rex Omar has a lot to advise you guys. He says, take your time. Take your time, because that rush will not help you financially. And we know that I saw a guy who was talking about the way the gospel artist Yasapon, the way his story hurt him, and that he's now come to understand why Shatawale has been talking about musicians doing this, doing that. He was so hurt, like, oh, with all these years of doing music, today it is like this, it is like that. In fact, that story there, when we go into it, we will all be scared, because it looks like, okay, I'm sure you're better than Pabibri, even now. Because the fact that they are doing the music today, they are not thinking about what they are keeping. They are thinking about the beauty of it. That is the advice in Paluta on this same matter. Because King Paluta thinks that he can go fly aeroplanes and that will be enough for him. King Paluta thinks that going here and there is enough for him. No, it is not enough. Saving some money is rather enough. Getting some things in your account is enough. It's not the flying in and out of planes. That is not enough. Well, let me leave it here. I've said enough already. I'm sure, like it has been said 1,000 times, a word to the wise is enough. If you have ears, listen to what Rex Omar is saying. It will help you. Take your time. Build your finances here. Don't rush to go there because that might not be financially helpful. Sarkodie, they just ended Hedisi Cypher, said the same thing. That everybody wants to be seen out there and the people are going to cage you with the money that you are going to get. But if you can build it here, you will be good forever. Who says Amachidede is in need? Who says that Lumba is in need? They are not competing now. To the Amachidede, I'm not sure he's competing as to release song, that Lumba to release song, but they still charge higher than some of these boys who have songs, big songs now. You might not be able to afford Amachidede. Recently, Roland was telling me some Italian promoters, they couldn't even pay him. So what is the rush? Amachidede is still charging higher than some of you people roaming all over the world looking for international recognition. Because you are either playing a free show or what you are being offered is peanuts. But the guy here, he is still taking bigger amount of money. Be wise. Think. Listen to Rex Omar. Consider yourself and take good decisions. It will help you. My name is Sammy Flex. This has been the editorial here on Sammy Flex TV. Feel free, share an opinion or two. Remember to subscribe to us and let's do this again some other time. We're out of here. Bye-bye.